right, everybody. Drift Week is officially starting. Grabbing some gas down the street, hitting the road. We got Alex and Dylan. We got Brian over here. We got Irving, Polygod, KBD. Got Max Wagner in the white steed. And I've got Zach Niederstadt in my car. He's gonna be our photographer on the trip. Man, let's get it, guys. First stop of Drift Week, and I may have broken an axle already on the trip. Brian's box has broken. Irving doesn't have brake lights. Max, any issues so far? No issues.
Clean, bro. Super smooth.
Nice.
Broke my door handle.
You broke your door handle. Oh no. So now you're gonna have Dylan open the door for you every time. Drift Week. All right, Alex, this is your first Drift Week and your third drift event.
Yes.
How are things going?
We packed properly.
Look at all this stuff they brought. I told Zach bring 2 bags and they got like 8 bags.
1 backpack for clothes, 2 backpacks for camera gear, laptop bag, and everything else is tools.
Look at all this oil, dude. Loose.
I said get 4 of them, you know, and I was like, okay.
Mine came in like a box. Got the couch.
We have 2 of them. With the blanket, you got the squishmallows too.
Wow.
We brought it all.
All right, looks like y'all are ready.
I'm right out of bed. Are you ready? Your axle's broken.
I know, so I just got my car up in the air. I already have to change my axle.
Squattington to Nero.
My driver axle went out. So I've got 370Z axles and hubs. So I gotta swap those out before I can start drifting.
got whacked.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Holy.
All right, so I hit Brian with my front wheel right here on his rear, you know, checking up. And then we look over this way and here comes Irving into my wheel. So I've got a Max was in the car, he's okay. My shoulder's a little hurt, but the big thing is Irving's car. Got him right here and now his door won't open.
We got 2 more weeks left of this.
Yes.
I had an instant headache.
We are wrapping up the day at Cam's. We were here for 2 days. Yeah, we got a lot of really good laps in here. We're not done yet, but just kind of taking it easy before we break something. But yeah, things are going good out here. We're having a good time. I already had to change both my axles and tow arm, so that's good. Let's see what else we can get out here. Dude, Cam gave me 5 gallons of 93 because I ran out. You're so generous, dude. I appreciate you. All right, day 2, finished up Cam's Acres. We all got so many laps together. We got some really close driving. Man, all in all, good day. How was your day, Max?
Amazing. Are you kidding me? Come on. Stand me up.
But yeah, we are getting some gas and we're about to grab some dinner. How was your day, Alex?
Actually, not bad. I haven't broken my back today. I
All right.
haven't thrown the car into a culvert.
Didn't
and
crash today?
replaced new tires.
How was your day?
I suck at driving manual cars.
Both of them are brand new to drifting and they signed up for Driftweek, which is so cool. What's going on?
Coolant leak, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Oil leak for certain. Fun, yes.
Yeah. Oil leak and a coolant leak?
Maybe coolant leak for sure. Valve cover leak.
Oh, goodness.
Standard SOP for DQs.
All right.
We outside though.
Yeah. Day 3 tomorrow. We're going to be at Hallett. So,
Also,
see y'all there. All right. Welcome to Hallett.
Mid-60s. Some great track conditions here in a little while. Once we get a little warmed up, we got the cafe open on the first floor of the tower. If you'd like breakfast, they'll be serving that until about 10:30 a.m.
At 9 a.m., we are going to do a driver's meeting. Let's push that back to 9:05. Everybody is going to need to get their car tech inspected again today by Mark. We're going to do that again today. Good morning.
When you're going like 120 and you screw something up, dip a wheel off track and blow an axle out, it sucks. Because everything's moving so fast. Yeah, if you fuck up at T7, you could very easily be super wide on that side of the track and end up doing a giant dirt rooster tail like Luke Fink did. Get off the goddamn gas when you do that. Everybody clear on that. You do not do dirt burnouts on people's nice tracks, especially when they're here for driver's meetings.
Unless the grass isn't mowed.
So respect the track, respect the edge of the track, be nice to the place. Don't do anything stupid. If you have like an oil leak, fix it. That's it.
Cool.
All right.
Get chicken. today as well.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this. I gotta take his money.
Oh, that guy. Our only
Check out this house that we're at. This is the garage. 4 beds here. Laundry room. Kitchen. Little hanging swing. Oh Jesus! Alright. Freaking dope. Look at all these lights. Good morning. Day 4. Heading to Hallett Motorsport Complex. It's cold. We're all tired, but we stayed in this super dope Airbnb. They're here again tonight, but we're heading to the track. Hi Max. Hi Alex. Let's get it.
Zach, that was dog shit.
All right, we're wrapping up the day. at Hallett. We just spent 2 days here. This is a really fast and scary track. There's a blind corner and you have to go really fast. We're going very, very top of third, which is like 80-ish miles an hour. But these little cars have been really good. Brian, come on. Irving's had a little bit of trouble, but we're getting sorted out. It's also been so cold here. Like, very, very, very cold. But getting wrapped up and head back to the Airbnb. Quick detour at Brian's mom's house. Shout out to Brian's mom. She let us stay here for the first couple nights when we were at Cam's. But we're just making a pit stop because these guys left their drone. So we're picking that up now. We're gonna try to put Irving's bash bar back on with these little dinky bolts, dude. Let's make a bet right now. Who thinks this is gonna stay on the rest of the trip?
I would not bet that it's gonna stay on.
I'll bet this $10 pack of hardware that it comes off.
We're gonna stop at Harbor Freight. So we're gonna see. The rest of the cars are doing pretty good. Max, his car was, you know, freshly painted white before that. My car, man, really it's just my rear bumper on this trip. I keep having to strap it up. This part was like folded behind the exhaust for a couple laps. Oh, I lost a bolt right there. And then, yeah, I think I drugged my bumper outside of the Airbnb this morning. So we stitched it up and I'm gonna have to hit Earth for that warranty. Dude, it's crazy how durable these are. But, you know, eventually if anything happens, he does offer a warranty and you just chop that thing into a couple pieces, send him a picture, and then he'll get you a new one. Dude, number 96 is not gonna like you.
I wonder what the neighbors should fucking think. There's a shitbox in my driveway. There's a stoner on my driveway.
We're here at Eagles Canyon Raceway, and this is their new skid pad. It's like polished concrete, and they're right now sweeping flour all over it. So it's gonna be super slippery. I am gonna crash into all of this. Eagles Canyon Raceway, easily one of the most fun stops that we've made on this trip.
It's weird. It's like, where the fuck even are we, bro? It's like heaven on earth, man.
Yeah, this is awesome.
2 skid pads, like, look at the facility.
Yeah, so
The
beautiful.
facility goes crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. Wow, we just got to drive Toyota Supras at Eagles Canyon Raceway. I took Cassie for a ride. Dylan took the purple one. That was so sick. What a day. Now we gotta pack all our cars back up and drive 4 hours to Houston.
Together, I can only go 65, so.
it to Houston. It's about midnight, and we're at the Airbnb. Everybody just got here. It's a freaking party in here.
It's fine, it's fine. So you get one of the four, you get one of the four.
Dropping clouds.
I can't even go this way.
What's up? It is day 6. We are waking up in Houston.
I got my first umbrella.
Max got his first umbrella. Never purchased one before. But now we're gonna head to Houston Police Academy for round 6. Let's get it. Well, we went to go get food for everybody, and we came back to this. 2 cars taken apart. Brian's car is all taken apart, so just apparently somebody spun in front of them, and you know what happens. right, we're wrapping up the day at HPA, and this was round 6 of Lone Star Drift. It was a blast. It was raining the whole time, and we just got so many laps. The cars didn't really have any more issues, so that's good. Brian and Irv got back to the Airbnb last night, or this morning I should say, at 6 a.m. You were with them, right?
Yeah, that's fucking miserable.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, they just kind of got like an hour or two of sleep and came out here and drove, and Brian won a battle, and I believe Irv did really good, but he went against fielding. But he did really good. So yeah, we all had a lot of fun. Max did super good. He battled Aaron. That was legendary. All in all, what would you say today was like?
Dude, big ass. Should I not say that on the YouTube?
Oh, my girlfriend's gonna be like, why did he say that?
Oh shit. Today was
We should.
fucking big ass.
One day later.
Good morning. We had a lot of fun last night. Well, yesterday we went to NASA, and then we went to this place called Post Houston, and it's like a food hall type thing. We got a little crazy at the bar, but you know, not too crazy. We were up at 7 this morning, so. Yeah, today we get to drive Speed Sports, which is sick. We've never been there before, but it's like a slower second gear track, so we should have some fun.
Does he? I have no idea. Don't help me. Dude, what the fuck? It's crazy. He's about to get booted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna, that's, any, we'd be gone. Yeah, possibly even the last day.
It is awesome. We are having so much fun. This is a really slow go-kart track, so we're getting some really nice laps in. Seems like that's the theme of this trip, is just close driving, which is awesome. We're all getting so good.
Fire right now. surprises, yeah, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. I got fake restore, why you pushing the brakes? I ain't full of myself, boy, I'm full of mistakes. I came from humbling roots, I'm here to stand and deliver. Had no one gassing me up, except the man in the mirror. I used to work on my handles, and now it's handles of liquor. I write these songs in a dark room, the candle will flicker. I stay practicing heavy for when the game's on the line. It's like over and over, I run the plays in my mind. I'm a psycho, I'm taking my time. Rushing perfection is a dangerous crime. You gotta give it and take it, that's what you do till you make it. I had to roll with the punches and take the hits from the flagrants, I'm saying. The bar raising, we keep moving it up. And no surprises here, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. An off game don't mean I'm losing my touch. And no excuses, I ain't using a crutch. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. I was falling, I was stalling, I was falling. I didn't came in the clutch. I operate from a higher place. Wait, some decisions don't try a race. I'm doing what I can to fuel the flame like a fireplace. To make a bunch of money, buy my mama a fireplace. Make incredible songs and celebrate and get mad lit. Once upon a time in Hollywood, I'm like Brad Pitt. My homies say I live a life, yeah, just a tad bit. Learning how to move in this rap shit. I told them that the bar reason we keep moving it up. And no surprises here, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. An off game don't mean I'm losing my touch. And no excuses, I ain't using a crutch. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch.
We are wrapping up the day at Speed Sports. We had a whole bunch of fun here. My car got beat up a little bit. Oh. Door bashed in. Front bumper fucked up. Irving stoked. He's gonna have some warranty claims coming his way. But yeah, we all just killed it. And now we're gonna go and find some food. All right, after 2 stops to cool down on the highway and another stop at the gas station to try and top off with water, we made it to an AutoZone. Got some water wetter and a bleed funnel. So let's see if we can get this thing to MSR. We've got like an hour drive. We're already late, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. Driftweek.
said he had spare tire hose.
Oh, okay. See if that knuckles is. Oh, where the fuck did that come from? Holy shit. It's for 370, so it could be different. We don't know yet. They're the same knuckles. Oh, we don't learn sure. You learn yourself? Shit, Ryan, go drive, bro. There's like an hour left. What time is it there?
We're gonna be here tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out, Max, real quickly before we get diving in.
Yeah.
We have a 370Z wise fab knuckle.
What's this?
Oh, is that?
I could have used it there for.
What is that?
Toward Performance Drive, then turn left onto.
We are back at MSR for day 2, and Max has gotten his car fixed. He messed up his control arm and a brake line and a hub on this wheel. How are you feeling, dog? Yesterday you had some choice words for us.
Pretty glonky today, I'm sorry.
Are we gonna get to drive with you ever again, Max?
Yeah, dude, stop!
Are you on the hunt? Are you on the hunt for new friends?
No!
Thanks, dog. Thanks to Brian for really just helping him out and taking care of him during this whole process. Brian is the best.
I'm done with bullshit. At this point, I'm merely amused. 22, checking in, it's like a yearly review. I ain't making no commitments unless I'm seeing it through. And that shit ain't always easy to do. Nah, it ain't easy to. Another year alive, pushing my dreams, finding balance while I'm looking at screens. I look out for the team, caretaker, never doubt the regime. I built a following off loyalty, without a machine. Make my coffee, throw a beat on. Go get what I'm owed, and that's just something we agreed on. They said it wouldn't be long, that's besides the point. I'm finally feeling like I belong. Just being me, that's the type of shit that we on. I'm sick of stressing about these numbers, man, they tire me out. Thinking I need a required amount to be happy. Stupid ass, it's like chasing a high. I'll never reach, kiss the happiness and wave it goodbye. While I'm scrolling on the internet, comparing myself. It ain't right, but being aware of it helps. I gotta put my phone on D&D. Having conversations, it's just me and me. List of thoughts are piling like lines are at the DMV. Everything is handled, please, one at a time. Take a break, no, I'm here for the ride. Now let it slide. Motherfucker, who you think that I am? It's Mr. Always Overcoming on the brink of a jam. I'll be damned if I don't ever have the power to thrive. I ain't waiting till my flowers arrive. I'll pat my own back. They said it's not the way, I took it head on, I ain't go back. Document the journey, take your catalog and Kodaks. Pictures worth 1,000 words, wrote at least 1,000 words. Multiply that shit by thousands, I've been losing count of words. If we talking about a verse, I could keep it round for round. I put it down, just found a hearse. Ain't a day I'm out of work, I could put a clinic on. It's just to show you how it works. Master on my craft, now take a seat and watch the crowd observe. Master on my craft, now take a seat and watch the
End of day. We drove 2 days at MSR and that was just unbelievable. I really worked on my line. Brian rode with me and was making sure that we were on the outside line of the track. That way when we're tandeming, we're allowing enough space for, you know, the other driver. So I really worked on that today. Man, got some really good laps with Max. Got some good laps with Brian. Got some good laps with Alex, Irving. But yeah.
Playing Clash of Clans?
What are you playing right now?
These videos of me all on your ass, boy.
Well, I've got some bad news. Zach forgot his camera on top of my car and we left the gas station and we searched and searched and searched and we found it. Bun found it.
Just a little bit destroyed.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Like the on-off button right there. Oh shit.
Oh wow, it's like little loose pieces. Fuck. All right, here we are at the camera store. This is Precision Camera in Houston. So they're kind of walking Zach through. This is like their used section, which they got a whole bunch of cameras. They obviously have like new stuff too, but it's cool to look at the pre-owned, you know, because some of these don't really get used that much. Some of them, like Zach's, got used a ton. Yeah, we'll see what we can get them. It is the last day of Driftweek 9. So we are getting gas at our local Exxon. And we're about to be heading to Speed Sports. We've got a public day, so maybe we'll give some ride-alongs and really just get as many laps as we can before the trip is over. We've had such an amazing time with all these 350Z enthusiasts. Man, if you guys haven't been on Driftweek, I really suggest you do that. You know, this is just so much seat time in such a small amount of time. And you just get really good, you know? Like Alex has been to 2 drift events before this. Now he's been to 8 drift events, including, you know, everything in Driftweek, and this guy's tandeming with us. So sick. little bit of car trouble. Irv's car had some issues. Brian's car had some issues, but right now he's out there just killing it. And we're actually like running past the time. But Aaron is being nice and he's letting people drive. So sick. What a great trip.
Thank you, Aaron.
got your love and a feeling. Got your fuck, got the fever. Can't stop thinking about you every day.
Driftweek.
To your girl, I ain't messing around with your arm. You'll be my one love.
Yeah, buddy. One love, baby. Body can be good. FC. That's FC. Let's go build it.
Alright. Medication for my soul.
I'll let you know when it's about. We are 10 minutes from the Airbnb, and I'm sitting here with my car off, with the heater on, and trying to just cycle it. I've got like a small little pinhole in my radiator, so I've had to top it off like every time I drive it, but oh yeah, this happens climbing. We're just trying to make it to the B&B so that we can JV weld this. On top of that, we don't have a passenger window. Driftweek!